Aloha, everybody. I'm Brad Nessler, along with Dick Vitale, and welcome to the beautiful island of Maui for this first-round game of the EA Sports Maui Invitational Tournament between the Syracuse Orange and the Duke Blue Devils. And, of course, here's our starting lineup.
Mr. Nessler, I like the two big men at the power forward position. Two of the more highly skilled players on the court. Definitely a matchup we want to pay attention to.
And it's time for the tip-off.
As we tip into the first half, the butterflies are flying, baby.
Top of the circle, they work it around the perimeter. Well, Dick, that didn't take very long.
I tell you, they're quick out of the gate, baby.
And now getting set up here in a 4-round one.
I tell you, the 4-round one makes it tough to defend the big guy on the interior with one guy. It really does. You got to get help on him, and if you don't get help, he's going to have a field day on the interior.
The Blue Devils here running their zone offense.
Hey, one thing that works well against zones is overloading the side. Overload a side and force the defense to shift out of their desired position.
On the outside, from the corner, scores it. And up, and sinks the shot. Bell receives the pass. Here comes a pick.
Hey, ball screens are such an important...
And his shot rejected. The Blue Devils now looking for a basket in transition.
He's a human eraser. I love shot blockers. They add such a dimension to your team.
Here's a double team. Number 32 checks in for the first time.
I'll tell you, this is what they need coming off the bench, Brad. Hey, a player's senior year is such an emotional one. The key is to stay focused and not get caught up on being in your last year of collegiate basketball. If you focus on the right things, win or lose, it'll be a memorable experience.
He got it. And they go into their motion offense, working with 4-round one here.
Well, you know, the key, as you said, Brad, is motion. You have to have good movement on the perimeter to set up the guy on the inside, and everything's keyed about the entry to the post player. When he gets the ball, you can run backdoor cuts, you can run screens, you can run back screens, you can do a lot of things on the perimeter, get open layups.
Nice rejection.
Nice rotation over, blocking that shot. I love it when teams help one another. It's not a one-man game defensively. You got to help your teammate out. You got to rotate over. Inside.
And he's going to pick up the foul, and oh, look at the look on his face.
I'll tell you what, he's disgusted, but so is his coach.
He throws it up from downtown.
Jumper didn't look pretty, I can tell you that. That baby was ugly.
Jumper busts the J. They've got to figure out a way to slow him down.
I'd start to get physical with him, and I'd see what happens.
They work it around the perimeter. He shoots from the top of the circle. Down in the low block, in the lane. Gets the J to fall. Moving it around the perimeter. He takes the fadeaway. He misses the fadeaway. Out on the wing. And a momentary look from three-point land. Jumper off the mark.
Look at that spacing.
With the J. He's taking his team out of the game plan with these shots, Dick.
Yeah, and even if he were hitting them, Brad, they're still bad shots.
There's a slam.
Great execution. That's offensive efficiency at its best.
They'll work it around the arc.
Got to take some pride on the defensive end.
They get it to go. For two. That's good. Didn't look like anything was going to keep him from the basket there, Dick.
You know, he did a great job putting the ball on the floor and getting to the basket. And the fans love it. Jump with joy, fan. Hey, that's my guy, he's yelling.
Goes up for two. Off the glass and no good. Gave it up. Puts it on the floor and up and under.
I tell you, really a part of the offensive plan is to teach your post players to utilize that up and under move, and he does it exceptionally well.
On the outside, he takes a three. Scorches the net with a J. Well, whose team tempo will win out? That's the question right here, Dick.
You know, Brad, tempo is always important. Every team has their philosophy, and it's up to the players to follow the game plan.
Here's another solid junior, Dick.
Knowing there are guys on your team who know what you want and know what it takes to be successful is a big bonus.
Gets his first. Go. They've got him trapped here, Dick.
Hey, they got him in some trouble, Brad.
Pushes it up. He could not get more wide open. The missed shot.
High stepping it, man. Take a look right here. Little Baryshnikov in shorts, little ballerina hanging in the air.
He's a jack of all trades. Cross court. Tries for two. Off the glass and no good. Out on the wing. He shoots the jumper. Missed the jumper. Unloads. Missed it. The small forward gets the pass. Looking for a good shot. Takes the jumper and come up short. Foster handles the feed.
Great effort defensively. He says, "Thou shalt not enter thy lane, baby. Get it out of here. I'm the landlord."
The point guard with the ball. Looking for the pick now.
Hey, the two-man game is great to watch when you have an intelligent dribbler and a skilled big man.
Nope. The Blue Devils are obviously known for their up-tempo style and mentality, Dick.
These guys aren't afraid to force the issue, Brad. That's for sure. Talk about forcing the issue. These guys are at their best when possessions are short and the speed of play is frantic. Probably one of the most entertaining styles of play.
On the left side. For the bucket. He gets the bucket to fall. Nice look on that backdoor pass, Dick.
Terrific pass. That's great timing. Caught the defense sleeping. A great backdoor pass.
Number 12 looks to record his first minutes.
He provides nice push offensively and defensively for this bunch.
Looking for a good shot. He shoots from the baseline. Doesn't go. On the dribble, gives it up. Blocked.
It's a block party out there.
Inside. Goes up. Off the mark. The point guard takes the feed.
Turnover committed by the senior.
Pushing in transition. Number 32 is he took it hard to the rack and got the foul.
Well, that's what his coach likes to see. His boys going hard to the hole and not settling for the jump shot.
Another great sophomore right here, Dick.
Well, Brad, he's still maturing. With your underclassmen, it's about improvement day by day, year after year.
Number 21 gets his first sweat of the night.
Hey, it's important that this kid gets into the offensive action right away, Brad. He's going to make an instant impact.
Now they work it around the perimeter. Goes up for two. Yikes, misses the easy one. Tries for two. He's money with the shot. The freshman commits a turnover. On the right side. For the bucket. Shot off. Gave it up.
Coach looks on. Focused, a lot of intensity, a lot of emotion.
With the block.
They're trying to work that ball inside, but all they're doing is forcing up bad shots now.
Well, we'll see how long it is before the coach calls a timeout to get everyone back on the same page. Down inside, and the ball's out of bounds. We'll go back the other way.
Trying to get that ball movement, get that good spacing.
Plus the J. Work the perimeter.
Spacing so important. Get 15 to 17 feet apart. Jumper didn't look pretty, I can tell you that. That baby was ugly.
There was no doubt about that one. Down low, puts it on the floor. Turnaround fadeaway. Jumper won't go. On the left side. They move it into the front court. Off the glass and no good. And the ball's out of bounds. We'll go back the other way. Davis pops back into the ballgame after a well-deserved rest.
Wow, he makes such an impact on his team when he's in the game. At both ends of the court, Brad.
The small forward handles the feed. For two, he nails the shot. Down in the low block, puts up the jumper. Nails the J.
Got to think right now, got to focus defensively.
And the jam. They work the perimeter. Tries one from three-point land. They get it to go. Tries a three. Nails a sweet jumper. On the dribble, gives it up. He shoots from the deep corner. Scorches the net with a J. They work it around the perimeter. Goes up for two. Comes up empty. Gave it up. Tries for two. Off the glass and no good. Nice shot. Working it around the perimeter. Ball down low, puts it on the floor. Turn around fadeaway. There was no doubt about that one. That's taking it strong to the hoop, right, Dick?
I tell you, he was fearless right there. Did a great job taking it to the rack. And some great concentration to finish strong.
We're at the 7-minute mark.
Excellent spacing. That's so important to a good offensive set. It's even more important to have talented guards like they have.
Yeah, that helps. And we've got a change in possession here. Freeman checks back into the ballgame.
Yeah, I knew they couldn't leave him out for too long.
He shoots from the corner. Busts the jumper. Cross court. He looks for three. Missed it. Takes his jumper and score it. Looking to move it around the perimeter. He shoots from the deep corner. Nails the jumper. About 6 minutes remaining. On the dribble, gives it up. Puts up the J. Missed the jumper. The small forward takes the feed. For two. Dickey's simply on fire.
Hey, call the fire department, baby. This one's burning up.
Cross court. And has it rejected.
Defense did a great job with that blocked shot.
Isolated on the outside. They're working around the arc, looking for the open jumper. Blocked. On the outside. There's a high percentage shot.
Wow, what hops, baby, what hops.
About 5 minutes remaining in the game clock. He puts up the three ball. The missed shot. On the left side.
There's the trap. Up and inside.
He shoots from the angle. Knocked it down. Cross court. Goes up with it. Off the mark. Brown picks up the foul. First personal foul. Oscar makes the substitution back into the ballgame.
Well, Brad, it's going to be interesting to see what kind of energy he comes with.
And here's what it looks like if you average out his numbers over the course of the season.
Hey, the numbers can be nice, but they can also be deceiving. You never want to judge someone purely by their averages, no matter how high or low they may seem.
And he got them both. And now getting set up here in a 4-round one.
I tell you, the 4-round one, spacing's a key. You better have good spacing, and you better have people on the interior that can score with their back to the basket. If you got a big guy who can post up inside and who has passing ability, he's going to create opportunities for the guys on the perimeter. Nice high post screen.
They'll bring it back out on top and reset it.
I tell you, he missed the post guy. The post guy had the great angle, was locking on the box. I hate it when guys can't make that entry.
They're working around the perimeter. Makes it a 3. They got it. Davis comes back into the game.
I tell you, they need their leadership out there. This kid's got leadership skills, just like you, Mr. Nessler.
Welcome back, and we're set to inbound after the timeout. He shoots from the elbow. Off the mark. Feed the low post. Goes up for 2. Too strong. The small forward gets the ball. 3 minutes left on the game clock. Gave it up. Tries for 2. He missed. Here's a block from behind.
My man was on a mission.
On the dribble, gives it up for the bucket. He can't get the hoop to fall. Pushes it up. Let's watch the move as he works his man and out a fadeaway jumper. Proctor handles the pass. Moving it around the perimeter. Launches the 3. Jumper won't go. He gets the rejection. On the wing. That one's blocked from behind.
Great rotation by the D. I love it.
Out of bounds, and we're not going anywhere. They'll throw it in from the side. Had a momentary look from three-point land. Scorches the net with a J. Number 12 takes the pass. He goes up with it. Knocks it down. On the left side. For 2. Can't get the shot to go. And it's knocked away. Great block. Ball's going to stay here. They're set to throw it in from the side. Goes up for 2. Off the mark with that shot. The Orange are on the run. About a minute remaining in the game clock. The point guard gets the pass. From three-point range. Opportunity for 2 with a rejection. Loose ball. Great play. He doesn't get the hoop to fall. Jumper. Missed it. An absolute stranglehold by the defense so far tonight.
Hey, the other team is responding by throwing up quick shots, which is exactly what the defense wants.
He attempts the 3. Change of possession. Shot clock is dead. He launches a 3. Shots off the mark. And a slam.
of that spacing. Block shot usually creates momentum and opportunities.
Off target. At the end of the first half, the Orange trail by 1. And while we get a moment here, let's take a look at the keys for each of these teams today.
I've been really impressed with just how hard both teams are playing. These numbers show you how they've been performing.
Anthony better hope to bounce back from that weak-scoring first half.
Brad, a player of his caliber, you know he's not going to have 2 bad halves, especially since his teammates have done their part to keep this one close.
Going with a man-to-man full-court press now, Dick.
They've got a shooter spotting up on the three-point line.
There's a whistle and a foul on the inside.
What a great job of putting the ball to the floor and attacking the basket, taking advantage of a slow post play.
Tries for 2. Off the backboard. There's a double team waiting there.
Turnover by the freshman.
Foster manages to keep it in.
Bad decision there by the senior.
On the right side. He goes for the trifecta. For the deuce. With a layup. Rejects it. Out on the wing. With the jumper. Rims out. Picked out of the air. Comes up short. With the J.
Excellent jump shot right there.
On the elbow, they feed down to the low block. Puts up the jumper. And come up short. Takes the pass in the paint. They go with the entry pass on the post. Turnaround jumper. Can't put it down. Foster handles the pass. There they come with a double team to stop it. Bad decision there by the senior. They run it up into transition. Knocked out of there. Blocked. They get it out into transition. For the bucket. He misses it. Goes up for 2. Sinks the shot. The small forward takes the feed. Missed the jumper. Dick, what makes this zone so effective?
Well, you know, Brad, the defensive team can't be afraid to step up on the shot, and they know they've got help right behind them.
They'll work it around the arc. He launches a 3. He's typically a good shooter.
Yeah, but not tonight. He's got to accept that.
And he misses the shot. Foster receives the ball. Pushes it up. Number 13 has been negatively influenced by his play and the events which have unfolded here.
Brad, he's in what many people call a funk. Emotionally, he's got to turn things around.
Davis at the baseline. Nope. Pushes it up. Goes up with a shot. They got it. On the outside. He tries the jumper. They get it to go. Number 13 gets the ball. Inside. Jumper!
Jumper didn't look pretty, I can tell you that. That baby was ugly.
Gave it up. Takes the outside jumper. Dick, he's just taking too many bad shots.
And I don't think he's done yet, Brad.
Goes up. The missed shot. Fed the low block. He attempts the jump shot. Scores it. Steals the pass. On the left side. For two. He gets it to go. How about that drive to the hoop, Dick?
Well, those aggressive moves to the basket are what this offense is all about.
Looking for a good shot. He puts up the tray. That's an ill-advised shot.
Hey, a few more of those, he may wind up on a bench.
Turnover committed by the senior. Now in transition. Let's see if they can get a good shot this trip.
There it is, Jam City.
Cross court. Goes up for two. Knocked it down. Looking for a good shot. He unloads a three. Off the mark. The small forward with the ball. On the dribble, gives it up. Turnaround jumper.
Nothing but nylon. Nice, smooth turnaround jumper. The only negative, he's falling away. If he misses, he's got no rebounding ability.
Cross court.
Steal, go up the other way, get a layup.
Now they work it around the perimeter. Throws it up. He goes up with it. Jumper won't go. Gave it up. He pulls up with a jumper. Nails the jumper.
Trying to get that ball movement, get that good spacing.
Picked off. Work the perimeter.
Spacing so important. Get 15 to 17 feet apart.
And now the fadeaway jumper. Missed the jumper. On the dribble, gives it up. His shot blocked from behind.
He set him up nicely.
On the left side. They work the perimeter. He strokes it. He's not getting himself in position for the good shot.
Yeah, it's a little bit too much. One-on-one.
He takes the three. Nope. In the post. Goes up with it. And score it. They work it around the perimeter.
Pressure that basketball, help one another, communicate.
Steals the ball. From way outside. Nails a sweet jumper. Working it around the perimeter. Puts it on the floor and up and under.
I tell you, did a great job creating a good angle, too. When he goes up and under, he seals off the defensive player.
Cross court. For the bucket. Off the glass and there's a nice block from behind, Dick.
Yeah, that's good timing for the defense.
Controlling the ball. Lets it fly. Bust the J. Gave it up. He shows the sweet touch. With the jumper. The missed shot. The small forward gets the ball. From beyond the arc.
Excellent jump shot right there.
He unloads a three. The shot won't fall. On the left side. He goes for three and come up short. Lobs it. Tries for two. He's just not seeing the floor, Dick.
He doesn't want to, Brad. He wants to score, and I'll tell you, that ain't good for team morale, baby.
Dumps it in. And that one's blocked.
Excellent spacing. That's so important to a good offensive set. It's even more important to have talented guards like they have.
Yeah, that helps. Takes the jumper. Busts the jumper. Looking to move it around the perimeter. He shoots from outside. You bet. Cross court. Up with the shot. He makes the jumper. Isolated on the outside. They're working around the arc, looking for the open jumper. For the bucket, he buries the shot. The Blue Devils are getting some great opportunities to score when they get the ball in the high post.
They got into one of the most valuable parts of the court, Mr. Nessler. The high post is a goal line if you can make the right decisions with the ball. That's a good-looking bucket out of the transition, Brad.
On the outside. Loose ball, saves it. Great play. Once again, let's take a look at our Star Watch. Baseline inbounds. Turnover by the freshman.
I tell you, they all want to take it to the rack. High wire rack, baby. Little tipsy-do dunkaroo.
For two. No good. For the deuce. The layup is good. We're at the 7-minute mark. Puts up the J. Can't connect. The small forward takes the pass.
Double team now, bad angle.
Puts it on the floor and up and under. He seems to, and the block. Trying to penetrate that zone, and the shot's blocked. On the right side. There's the rejection. With the layup. The Orange are going to really have to crank it up now. They're losing and the clock is winding down.
They're really going to have to extend themselves now. They are used to playing at an up-tempo pace, so they may have a chance, Brad.
They might try and surprise the opposition with a little change here, Dick.
That might not be a bad idea.
Puts up the J. He drains the jumper.
Up and inside.
Six minutes left on the game clock. The three. Nope. Pulls down the rebound.
They need to get out and run their lanes now.
Goes up for two. Two with a lay-in. They work it around the perimeter with the J. He misses the J. He shoots from the deep corner. He takes another bad shot.
Bad shots killed chemistry, Brad.
Cross court. It's a fast break possibility. Swatted away. He misses the jumper. Evans receives the ball. We're at the 5-minute mark. Moving it around the perimeter. For the bucket. Rims out. On the dribble, gives it up.
Silly mistake.
The Blue Devils with the push. Shot rejected. Rims out. On the left side. He shoots from the corner. He drills it from beyond the arc. For the deuce with a layup. Four minutes left on the game clock. He makes the shot. Had a momentary look from three-point land. Puts it up. And we've got a change in possession here. Trying to feed the low block. He gets that one to fall.
Look at that spacing.
He shoots the jumper. Missed it. There's the tempo for the game thus far.
The back and forth action is definitely the reason why we are getting that reading, Brad.
Here we go on the break. Anthony saves it. About 3 minutes remaining. He gets the rejection. Cross court. From downtown. He misses the J. Puts up the jumper. He misses the J. He tries the three. Missed the jumper. Top of the circle, they work it around the perimeter. Off the glass. Pushes it up. About 2 minutes remaining. Goes up. Gets the J to fall. It's a 4-point game.
This one could go either way. Don't give up your seat.
They'll work it around the arc. He tries the three ball. Sinks the shot. Foster receives the ball. He knocks down the jumper.
Great pressure, great double team. Really explosive.
With the jumper. Too strong. We're at the 1 minute mark. Here comes the ball screen. Tries for two. Lays it up. A great drive to the hoop right there, Dick.
Well, those aggressive moves to the basket are what this offense is all about.
He attempts the trifecta. Off the mark. The layup is good. The Orange are going to call a timeout. And with that, we got a break. Let's check in with Aaron Andrews. Aaron?
Well, Brad, this is a great opportunity for the coaches to calm their players down. I'm sure they're anxious, and they may be a little frazzled. Let's see how it all works out, guys.
Well, nobody said it was going to be easy, did they, Dick? Coaching, that is.
I sure hope not. A lot of sleepless nights coaching a basketball team. The expectation to win consistently, not win occasionally, but to win consistently. Winning consistently is one that stresses out a lot of coaches.
We're ready to get back to the action. Gave it up.
Don't waste a lot of time. Foul right away.
Well, now it's just a matter, Dick, isn't it, of clock management here? Ball's coming from the sideline. And they go into their motion offense, working with 4 around 1 here.
Well, you know, the key to this offense, you better have a big guy on the inside who can be effective, and then a big guy who has versatility, who can step out. And they certainly have the elements to make this offense work.
And the clock stopped with a foul. And they continue to foul to stop the clock. Sideline inbounds. And the clock stopped with a foul. The offense sets up from the sideline. Foul, and that stops the clock again. The offense begins off the sideline inbounds. The Blue Devils are now in the bonus. He goes to the line for the first time. Makes the front end of the 1-and-1. Gets the second shot.
They really need a score here to turn this into a two-possession game.
And let's go back out onto the floor. Change of possession. Ball coming in from the sideline. Goes up for two. Rims out. The point guard with the ball. Zone offense now. Wow, and that stops the clock again. Well, Dick, here's a player in just his freshman year.
I tell you what, an exciting time in a young man's life. It's that student-athlete experience really preparing him for the rest of his life.
Second shot, good. They're shooting extremely well from the stripe tonight, Dick.
Yeah, they're making their coaches look good for making them shoot extra free throws every day.
That trap could spell some trouble. Pushes it. The Blue Devils can't afford to have him pick up too many more fouls. Number 00 goes to the line for the first time. He makes the first shot. The second shot. Dick, they're really getting it done from the line tonight, aren't they?
And a surprisingly collective effort, Brad.
And the clock stopped with a foul. How important is it to get to the free throw line?
Well, you know, those bonus points, Brad, you get those simple points. They add up at the end, plus you get people into foul trouble.
The second shot. That line is really being good to him tonight, Dick.
That line's always good, Brad. These guys just have to make good use of it.
Well, that concludes our opening round coverage. Make sure you tune in for the semifinal action. That's going to do it for us, folks. Thanks for being along. For Dick Vitale and Aaron Andrews, I'm Brad Nessler. And now let's take a look at our players of the game.
A real nice performance by both young guys. Some special players.
you.